So can you introduce yourself really fast?
Yeah. I'm Jack. I'm from Manhattan, New York. And
Wait, Manhattan, New York.
Yeah. NYC. And I am a senior major, telecom.
Okay, cool.
I'm Peter. I'm a junior from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, and I'm studying computer science.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so question for the two of you. And you're Jewish, right?
Yes.
And what's your ancestry?
I'm Chinese.
Chinese? You were born in the U.S. or in China?
Born in the U.S.
Okay. Do you find the vast majority of conversations are pretty respectful when we get into these things?
I would say.
Who are you most afraid of offending when you get into these kinds of conversations? Like, who do you not want to offend? Like, try to offend him right now.
I mean, I don't want to offend.
When we started that segment and, we're like, okay, here's where we're going to go, was there anything you were afraid might happen?
What did you do as a kid? What did you go did for fun? Favorite places to eat? Chili's?
I think everyone was very respectful of everyone's culture, and I was happy about that because I didn't want there to be a awkward question where everyone was like, I think everyone in the audience too would feel a little embarrassed or like a little scared, I guess, yeah.
Like, you think other people were kind of holding their breath thinking
yeah, I mean, I know I was at first, I was hoping, and they did a great job, everyone did, but I was like, maybe, what one of them said about maybe don't go into all of the culture and the history, and it can go into some maybe more differential political views. So I'm happy that didn't go into.
Peter, how about you?
Yeah, I'll just bounce off that because I thought it was really respectful. I thought they didn't go too far into it where it's really uncomfortable or controversial or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. I would say it's respectful.
But don't you find most conversations? Okay, so as a Chinese American,
yes,
and Jewish American,
yeah.
Do you find the vast majority of conversations are pretty respectful when we get into these things?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously some people who aren't respectful, but I just tend to avoid those people as much as possible.
How about you?
I'd say yeah. Most of the time it's just respectful. Yeah. So,
And who, for the two of you, who are you, Peter? I'm going to ask you to go first, Peter. Who are you most afraid of offending when you get into these kinds of conversations? Who do you not want to offend? When you have the picture out there of oh, damn, I don't want to offend that person. Who is it?
I think, I guess the most people I don't want to offend is people I hold to authority or someone I highly respect because I know they have power in a way. So
okay, but how about which group of people?
Probably the ones that are least like me. So I am Christian as well. So I don't want to offend Muslims or any other religion that's not in accordance to my own. So, yeah.
How about Jews?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I don't want to offend them because, if I were asked a question that was offensive to me, I won't feel as good. So that's not something I want to
What question could you ask Jack that would be offensive? What could you say to Jack that would be offensive?
I guess
try to offend him right now.
Offend him. I would go too far on stereotypes or assumptions.
Okay.
And just judge him for that would be my perception of going too far or going offensive, I guess.
So stereotypes. Bro, how about you? Who do you most not want to offend? What group of people? Think as an American, as a white American.
I mean, I don't want to offend foreigners who may come in, or even international students. I wouldn't want to offend them. I don't want to offend people that may not understand. That doesn't sound quite right. I don't want to offend other religions as well, but I don't want to offend people that aren't American who are in this situation who are listening today. I don't want it to seem like we're being naive.
How about what racial group? Who are you most afraid of? If you're going to get canceled, bro, who are you most afraid of getting canceled by? Who's going to cancel you, man?
Oh, like a religious group?
Racial group, ethnic group.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, gender, like women. Like, I respect all women and stuff like that.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like they would attack me. I don't know. I think I have a lot of friends that are from Asian descent, and so I wouldn't want to offend any of them.
Okay.
I definitely think that I hold a lot of respect towards
Okay,
Asian
which group
women.
of people are you around? This goes to you, Peter, also. Which group of people are you around that you are most on your best game? Your non-offending game. You're like, oh, damn, like kind of walking a little bit, just being really careful about the things you say. The most careful about what you say.
And this has to do with like different religions and
Different
races,
races.
not
Let's go
ages.
with race and ethnicity.
Okay.
And culture.
I guess the ones I'm not like as like I don't share like much community with, or I don't know much about their culture. So for me, I grew up in a very white predominated area. So I was exposed to that culture. Same with Asian, because that's my like heritage. So I guess like Middle Eastern or like Black descent or like those cultures I'm not familiar with. Yeah. And for like religion, same thing. The ones I'm not familiar with.
Bro, how about like white people? If you grew up around white people, such that you have white like guy friends, you like learn how to joke with them, and
Yeah.
you know what buttons you can push that'll be cool, and you know how to joke.
Yeah.
Bro, how about you, man?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say I don't know a lot of people from Islam or who.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not. Oh God, who are Islam? Yeah.
I don't know.
so
I don't know a lot of people from Jew.
Yeah.
All right.
who are Islam.
From Jew,
yeah.
from Jewish. Yeah.
So I would say that I don't want to offend anyone. That I thought that this conversation today was super interesting because I didn't know anything about hijabi.
You know, what's really interesting, actually, dude, it's great. You guys are great. What's interesting is that we're going to trip over things. Like what you just said right there is fine. That's fine.
I know.
Like even though people I don't know what they were laughing at. But
No, I made a mistake, but also I'm staring at all of these people.
No, so as a person who's Jewish, what kinds of things could you say to a Christian that you think could be taken the wrong way, or that you'd be really careful about saying? Anything at all?
I mean, maybe things revolving around Jesus, or like stepping on that. Maybe talking about like not making. I feel like wow, it's hard to think when you're up here. I don't want to make it seem like I don't respect their opinion. I may not like believe that myself, but
Yeah.
it's not something that I don't think you're lying about what you believe in. So
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to make it seem like I don't understand where they're coming from.
But Jesus was a Jew, though. He was on your team, right? He died as a, he died as a Jew. He thought he was a Jew. I mean, he died being a Jew. Like, do you have any? So you and Jack, you got a lot in common right here with your Jewish brother. You got Jesus over here, you got Jack over here, and the two come together into, I don't know. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I wouldn't be offended personally if you ask me questions about Jesus. I love like personally sharing about what I believe in Christianity. So I'll just like assure you that I'm not sure with other people, but at least myself, I can say this for myself that I would not be like offended if you ask me or just like ask like just questions about curiosity regarding that thing.
Are you offended by me pointing out that Jesus was a Jew? Like you're worshiping a Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's like, I mean, historically accurate, so I can't like
You
be
can't deny
offended
that.
from a fact. Yeah.
But do you okay, so but how do you take that? I'm up here, we're having fun. Are we good?
Yeah, I'm not offended at all. I think it's honestly being up here is really fun. Yeah.